Hey guys, thanks so much for stopping in. I sure appreciate it. I have just a couple new products here in front of me, and part of it is, I guess, part 1 of 2 of my Sephora haul. I did it. I picked up the new Makeup by Mario palette. Mario? I think it's Mario. But I did pick up the new, I think it's the Master Mattes Neutrals. Yeah, Master Mattes the Neutrals palette. This is part 1 of 2 from my Sephora haul. I honestly just didn't want to wait anymore because I really want to play with this one. So I have that. I have a highlighter here in front of me, which I know I'm not a highlight wearer, but I don't know if it's the formula. I don't know if I've just found a new highlight era for myself, but I have one that I'm thoroughly enjoying and some new lip products sent to me in PR. So let's just get into this. All right, y'all, what I have done already. I did my skincare, prime my face with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Foundation is my Dior Forever Skin Glow. I use my Wet n Wild concealer, which I am scraping the tube on. So part 2 of my Sephora haul has a new concealer. I'm very excited to try this. Let's see. The Ultra Cream Bronzer from Makeup Revolution. The cream bronzer from Milani. These two guys. I'm kind of having a loss of thought train. Thought train is disappearing. These two guys. This one is in shade Light and this one is in Nude Kiss 110. That's what's on my cheeks today. And so what that leaves is, I've done my eyebrows, of course. I used my NYX Micro Brow Pencil and I did prime with my favorite primer, which is the Ulta Beauty Matte Eye Primer. So what we have left to do is eyeshadow. After eyeshadow, we'll get to a few more complexion products and lip products. So let's go ahead and just play with this new palette, shall we? So I did check it and I did swatch a few shades, so you can kind of tell, but she is exactly what I thought she was going to be. She is very pretty. She's very soft, very neutral. I mean, yeah. But I am ready to make something with this. I have decided tonight is going to be a date night with me and my kids. We're just going to go just have a relaxing day out after school today. So I'm all casual. I'm just wearing one of my favorite shirts today. And I know it's an all matte palette. Michaela, you don't like an all matte look. I know. So why did I buy an all matte palette? Listen. Okay, 1, FOMO. 2, because I really wanted it. 3, FOMO. 4, it doesn't have to stay matte. I can always add a shimmer. What am I on? 5, 4, 5, FOMO. So I don't care. Get off my back. Get off my back. It's my money. Let me spend it. Can't take it to the grave with you, right? Okay, so I'm just going to grab a brush here because I just want to dig into this. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do yet. And I washed all my brushes yesterday. All of them. All my face brushes, all my eye brushes. Everything is clean. Y'all, a clean Sigma switch, okay? She stained, but she clean. She clean, okay? All right. So this shade right here is calling my name. So this shade right here, I'm going to dip into that. And as I've heard and seen, it does have kick up. I don't know if we can see that yet. There you go. So it does have kick up. That doesn't bother me at all whatsoever. But I have seen so many like just elegant, soft, beautiful looks with this palette. And this color is showing up on my skin tone, by the way. I was worried that this whole top row was not going to show up on my skin tone, but it is. Let's see. I'm just going to keep building it up here. Definitely buildable, which is perfectly fine. And it is just really soft and really subtle. So, yeah, I'm cool with it. But, yeah, so my boys and I are going to just kind of go out to dinner tonight. We stayed home all weekend. We didn't spend any money this weekend except for my Sephora haul on Friday. But, you know, we didn't get anything done. until like late Sunday night. All of a sudden at the end of the weekend, I get this insane urge to do a bunch of cleaning. So I did get the stack of laundry that's been sitting in the dryer all week, finally folded and put away. Oh, you guys, this weekend, I totally just sat on my butt and did nothing. I'm just going to blow off the kick back there. But yeah, it's there. I don't know how well it's going to show up on camera. It's very subtle, but like in person, I can just see a slight deepening of the crease, which is perfectly fine. I do think I'm going to carry it up just a little bit higher on my brow bone though, because I want this to be the one that's seen the most. But yeah, I sat on my butt all freaking weekend. I quite literally did not get up and go anywhere. I didn't even get dressed on Saturday. I did my makeup though. I did my makeup, but like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I just need those weekends, you know, because we went on vacation not too long ago, and since we got back, it's just been go, 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 go. And I haven't really had a chance just to sit down and be me for 5 minutes. So instead of giving myself 5 minutes, I gave myself a whole dang weekend. Okay, so I do think I want to deepen that crease up just a little bit. So I'm going to go into the shade right next to it, this one right here. Let's just see if I can add a little bit more depth. I'm just going to use a smaller brush and just kind of tuck it into my little socket here and just see if it'll deepen it up. But yeah, so I gave myself the weekend. And of course, like Sunday night, all of a sudden I was like, hey, I feel like cleaning. So I got some laundry done and then reorganized my craft room. And then I came into here in my makeup section, and my vanity is pretty small. It's quite literally this, like the diameter of the screen is my vanity, and flipped out because I was like, I need more room. I need more room. So I tried to like do a bunch of reorganizing in here. My vanity is in my bedroom along with my office. I work from home full time. It's a love-hate kind of thing. Like, I love it, but like, we're running out of room in this house. Just blowing it. There we go. That did deepen it up a little bit. I think my lights are washing it out. Let me see if that'll give you guys a little bit better of a peek there. But yeah, so very soft, very subtle, which is exactly what I expected. So let's go ahead and go into a deeper outer corner. And I don't want to go too deep, so I'm going to go with this guy down here, right there. I'm just going in with my Odin's eye brush. But yeah, so I just got frustrated in this room and went to town and started reorganizing like my bedroom furniture, and then I started trying to reorganize my makeup section and what that looks like, and I just went a little crazy. Did anything work out like I had hoped? No. I ended up putting everything back the way it was. Everything back the way it was, just because like after all that effort and all that work, I hated it. And so I ended up moving all this chunky furniture back. Oh, and just FYI, I'm having another eczema flare up pretty bad on this eye. And as you can see, it's really patchy in this section. It is not the formula. All of my eyeshadows are struggling to do anything over here in this little corner. And it is pretty bumpy. It's pretty rough right there. So I cannot fault the formula. I mean, my Natasha's patchy. My ABH is patchy, and they're never patchy, so it's 100% me. But I really like the soft, subtle brown of this one. And again, we don't have to keep it matte, but I just figured today would be the perfect day to play with an all matte palette, since it's just kind of like a chill day for me and my kiddos. Doing like a day date kind of thing. Honestly, like our favorite place is Chili's, so we'll probably just end up at Chili's. But yeah. We just, you know, lazy weekend, lazy Monday. Today's Monday. So, I'm not going to stress too much about my patchiness over there. I'm just getting a bit of a thicker blending brush and still going back into that same shade. And just kind of like, because it is matte, I want it to blend a little bit more nicely. So I'm getting just a little bit more of a fluffier brush now that the color is centered where I want it. And again, the patchiness over here is my skin, not the formula. It is definitely buildable. As you can see, this is taking me a hot minute, which I don't necessarily mind. The only thing I mind is my freaking patchy eyes over here, y'all. Like, gosh dang it. Gosh dang it. Okay. So, I'm actually really kind of liking a soft, subtle look like this. Like, there's not a whole lot going on. And I know I don't have the greatest zoom. I'm actually working on purchasing like a really high-end camera. Y'all are making this channel grow faster than I ever thought it would ever grow. So I'm like, okay, well, I will upgrade for you guys because I love you. I do think I want something to carry that deep corner color to the mid lid before I go in with this one. So kind of like a midpoint. I'm going to go with this one right here and just kind of buff that right in there. And again, I don't have to keep this matte. I probably won't, to be perfectly honest with you. But yeah, so I'm going to upgrade to like a real cool camera, like a real functioning camera. So what have I been doing this whole time? I'm using my phone. I film on my phone, y'all. So it won't zoom in when I'm in this type of like portrait. So I'm actually going to carry this even further over because I really like this shade. It's like a my skin but better color. I know that sounds funny, but it really is. I may keep this matte. I don't know. I'm kind of loving just like the really soft. I hate the term no makeup makeup. Like I hate that term. I hate it. Just cleaned off my brush and now I'm going in with that lightest shade right here. Why do I hate it? Because if you're wearing makeup, it's not a no makeup look. Like, no one's skin looks flawless. You have foundation on. I don't know. It's just one of those, like, just one of those words that or phrases that bother me. Like, some people are bothered like by like a word moist or something. I'm bothered by the term no makeup makeup. Yeah, there we go. It is very soft, very subtle, very light, very no makeup kind of look. Let me run this. I want this even darker brown. No, I don't. I'm going to go back to the, you know, I'm going to just try and use as many shades as I can. So what shade have I not used? I've stayed in the truer neutral shades. So I'm going to use this one right here and run that along my lower lash line. I think my boys are going to be like, are you okay? They're so used to seeing me in such vibrant color here lately. They're going to be like, it looks like you have makeup on, but you don't. So definitely kick up. That's okay though. I am trying to decide if I do want that liner. Because like that darker lash line kind of, nope. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. Okay. Eyeshadow is done. I'm going to curl my lashes and throw on some Believe Beauty mascara and I will be right back. All right, y'all, I'm back. I'm just absolutely head over heels in love with this Believe Beauty mascara. Look what this does for me. Isn't it so nice? And if you haven't noticed, it's the, or if I didn't say, it's the Believe Beauty Voluminize mascara. Believe Beauty has a couple different ones, but this is the Voluminize. I really, really like that. Okay, so I have 2 products here left that I haven't used yet that we need to put on, so we can call it a day. I kind of love this really soft, subtle look. I kind of love it. I'm definitely like a vibrant color wearer. I enjoy that, but I'm really enjoying this just kind of casual, classy look. Maybe I'm turning into a matte girl. Let's see how long this lasts. Next up here is highlight. This is the ABH Glow Seeker in Sun Idol. Sun Idol. I think it's their only shade. I won this in a giveaway on Instagram, and I thought about passing it along initially because I was like, I'm not a highlighter kind of girl. But then I was like, you know what? I'm going to try this, and I have really fallen in love with this. Again, I don't know if I'm just coming back into a highlight era. I don't know if it's the formula. I don't know if it's just because it is that good. I don't know. But what I do know is I'm loving it. It is a gold highlight. Oh, that might be the other reason too, is the fact that it's a gold highlight. I don't have any gold highlights. I've never used a gold highlight. I always try and find like icy neutrals. Like, look at that. So I don't know. I don't know what's making it so wonderful. My hair is like sticking to my foundation today. I may have to use a little bit of powder today. But the reason I just don't love highlight is because I have a lot of like fine lines and wrinkles, and you can see like my crow's feet kind of touch there. And I don't like the highlight to come down a whole lot lower than that. So I feel like it accentuates. I'm not having that problem with this one. Loving. Absolutely loving this. Loving. Okay, so sorry. I am going to pull my hair back though because I just keep touching it and moving it. And I'm sure you're like me going, quit touching your hair. I'm sorry. I'm trying to wear it down more often. I'm trying to make conscious decisions to wear it down more often. Okay, so last but not least, lips. This is a new product. City Beauty sent me some PR. Mind blown. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much, City Beauty. They sent me their lid lifting treatment. I haven't started this yet. The only reason I haven't started it yet is because of my eczema patch going on. I want that to clear up so I can give this a nice fair shot. But it's supposed to high performing. Oh wait, here we go. Let's see. So what is it? Lid lifting treatment nourishes and energizes the skin to lift and firm the appearance of saggy eyelids while instantly softening the look of fine lines and wrinkles. Here for that. We just talked about these wrinkles. I'm basically going to lather up my entire eye in this whole area with this. So when this clears up, I'm getting on this. I will, of course, follow up with you on that. It is skincare, so it's not going to be immediate. If it is immediate, I'll let you know. But I will be back on this. But the star of today's show, as far as City Beauty goes, is City Lips. They sent me all 3 shades here. I have Clear, San Diego, and Crimson. And we're playing with Crimson today because look at this shade. And with a matte eye look, I can go a little bolder on the lips. So we're going to go with this. I have used the San Diego and Crimson, or San Diego and Clear shades already. And I will say that these are a plumping lip gloss. So they do have a bit of a sensation. Now, when I say sensation, I don't do the tingles. I don't do the tingles. I don't like the tingles. They're too much. I don't like them, like the Too Faced lip injections. No, just no. And some of the Buxom ones, no. This one is totally tolerable. And honestly, I do feel like it is a temporary plump. They look nice. They feel thick. I would definitely compare them to the thickness of an oil. I wouldn't call them a gloss. I would call them more of like a, well, maybe a thicker gloss, but like I would be okay even if they called this an oil. It is a thicker product. But this is a shade I haven't used yet. Again, this one is Crimson, I think it was. Yeah, Crimson. So let's see what this one looks like. It's supposed to kind of help plump these little lines right here. I was watching a dermatologist on Instagram, and she made a point that I've never even considered. So I drink my water out of a cup through a straw. I have a hard time drinking out of a glass. I don't know why. I drink everything through a straw. And she said that all those lines in your lips from repeated exposure, like taking 100 sips of something a day, you're doing this. So you're imprinting those lines, because I'm like, why are my lines getting worse? Like, I feel like these are so much worse than 2 years ago. I drink everything out of a straw. Duh. So food for thought. So I'm trying to make a conscious effort not to all the time. But this kind of helps diminish those that I've noticed. Why am I quit talking? Okay. Ooh. That is much more opaque than I was expecting. Wowzers. Okay. Hang on. Let me clean this up. I wasn't expecting such a vibrant color. I thought it was going to be a little more sheer. Okay. I ain't mad about it. It's cute. It's pretty. I've got a softer eye look, so I can do a bolder lip, but definitely more opaque than I was expecting, which is not a bad thing. It just surprised me. But where I was going with this is these don't tingle. It's more or less almost like a numbing sensation. Not cooling, not tingling, almost a numb, and it's just now starting to kick in. I can feel it. But like I said, I've worn the other 2 shades already, and they honestly only feel this way for less than 5 minutes. my son did ask me yesterday, he's like, what's wrong with your lips? And I had the clear one. And I was like, what do you mean? He goes, did you eat strawberries? Because I'm super allergic to strawberries. And he's like, your lips look funny. And so I assumed he meant that they looked plump or puffy or, you know, whatever. But I just thought that was kind of funny and kind of cute. Because he's like, well, we can go to the doctor. I was like, no, buddy, it's supposed to look this way. But so yeah, there we go. I will say that I love the way they look. I absolutely love the way they feel. Especially after that 5-minute hump of the, like, the weird nummy stuff. The only, I see a little over there. The only issue I have with them so far is they are sticky, like as far as your hair blowing into them. So take that as you will, but it's actually kind of a pretty color. I could do this. I could do this. I'm usually a clear gloss or like something super sheer. I was just really taken aback by the vibrancy, but so I have all my new stuff done. Let's talk about it. I wanted to get my hands clean before I touched it, because all my packaging here today is white except for the lips. So City Lips, we just talked about this. Clearly there's an opaque color. It does have that numbing sensation. It is still going on. Like I said, it doesn't last more than 5 minutes. Really like the way they feel on my lips. I like the way they make my lips look. I do believe they plump. It is absolutely temporary. I mean, by the time the product wears off, it's not going to be plumping because it's not on your lips. Duh. But I am curious to see what this could potentially do for me long time, if anything. It doesn't necessarily claim anything, but it says it visibly smooths lip lines and enhances volume. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. Hydrate and nourish, absolutely, because I don't feel like I need chapstick after this wears off. And this lasts a really long time. I'm talking, I put this on and then like within an hour I had coffee and then I had breakfast. And not today, previous days. It lasted until mid-afternoon before I went, oh, I need to check on that. And I didn't need to check on it. It was still there. So I'm really enjoying these. I'm going to keep using them. I'll circle back around. Those are just first impressions. My ABH Glow Seeker highlighter. We talked about it. It's beautiful. It's gold. It's stunning. Maybe I'm coming back into my highlight era. I don't know, but I'm loving this and I've been using it every day for the past couple of weeks. I'm thoroughly enjoying. And first impression on this Mario palette. I'm not sure which way it goes, but I like this. I really like this. I think a matte eye look is very flattering. I think it's very universal for everybody, no matter your eye color, your eye shape. I think it's very, very flattering. So, and I kind of feel attractive right now. I feel attractive. I feel pretty. I feel attractive. We're going to roll with that. Thank you guys so much for being here today. I sure appreciate you, and I'll catch you in my next one. Later much. Oh, don't forget, part 2 Sephora haul is coming in a couple days. Part 2. It also is another eyeshadow palette. Any guesses? Any guesses? It's an interesting one, especially for me, especially knowing I just picked this up. So throw out your guesses. And then a new concealer. So I'm really looking forward to getting that today in the mail. And then we can play with it in a couple days. Later much.